Now, I don't normally review audio equipment, although I have in the past. You see, I just listen to podcasts and talk on the phone. That's my only need for earbuds. But I just upgraded from the Galaxy Buds Plus. I skipped the live, and here I am now with the Galaxy Buds Pro. So I'm going to tell you about my experience with these the last couple of days and why I'm really happy about them. I didn't pay the full $200 because I traded in my Galaxy Buds, and I get an education discount because I'm in education. So as a result, I paid $125 to move up to these, and I'm really, really happy about it. So we'll talk about that. I'm going to show you how the app works with Galaxy Wearables and all the things you can do with these earbuds. And of course, we'll take a much closer look at the buds, and hopefully this is informative for you. So buckle up, here we go. Here they are, the Galaxy Buds Pro, sound by AKG. The cool thing about this is that Samsung brought back the two-way speaker system. It has advanced noise canceling, compared to prior Galaxy Buds earbuds. For reference, the Galaxy Buds Plus that I used to use had no active noise canceling whatsoever and required those earbuds, what they call the wingtips, to really do some type of passive noise canceling. It didn't work very well. It's also IPX7 water resistance, which means you can actually swim or take a shower with them. Now, I'm not going to recommend you swim in them, but hey, you can take a shower with them. That hasn't damaged my earbuds at all. So let's take a look, crack this thing open. It's a really strong case. You see the buds don't fall out too easily. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this further all the way around. It's actually the first time I tested that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the magnets are pretty strong. And now here's what the buds look like when you take them out. So as you can see, it doesn't have the rubber wingtip to go around, but it does have a wingtip type layout. So it's part of the plastic that this is made out of. The capacitive touch on the side of each one does some stuff. I'll show you that in a moment in the app. I have mine tuned to adjust the volume because that's the most important thing to me. Now, I don't know if maybe I was doing something wrong with my Buds Plus, but the first thing that I tested when I was on a phone call with a friend with these buds is if I could adjust the volume while on a phone call. That might sound odd, but with the Galaxy Buds Plus, whenever I tried to adjust the volume while on a call, it would actually just beep and nothing would happen. And sometimes it would disconnect the call because it would interpret my press and hold as a double press. These, however, and for reference, I had two Galaxy Buds Plus, so I thought maybe mine was defective. It's same thing with both of them. Now with these, I don't have that problem at all. So first thing I tested, and it worked just fine. This case does wirelessly charge if you want to do that. And it also charges over USB-C for fast charging. So that's the case. Now the buds are exceptional. They fit very well. I tend to think I have weird ears because throughout my entire life I've struggled to find earbuds that I love, but these have been awesome. So they fit really well. I didn't even have to adjust the little rubber thing here. I don't know what to call that, but that fit perfectly in my ears. And it's shaped quite well. I think they look really good too. I love the look of these. This is the black one, Midnight Black. They also come in a couple of other colors. I think there's a bronze and a silver, or maybe it's a mercury white type color. Now, as far as playtime, battery life, it's rated for 8 hours and 4.5 hours if you're using the active noise canceling at full capacity. The case will give you an additional 8.5, 9.5 hours, something like that. And then, yeah, if you're not using the noise canceling, you get 8 hours with each earbud, and then a total of 28 hours if you charge them back with the case. So let's take a look at the Galaxy Wearables app and how the whole thing functions. Now, I'm inside the Galaxy Wearables app on my Galaxy Z Fold 2. I have not turned on Smart Things, but you are welcome to turn that on, and that will allow you to find your earbuds if you lose them. The noise canceling I have set to on. You can turn it off, or you can go into ambient sound mode. For active noise canceling, I have it on the high setting. I typically am around a charger often enough that I'm not worried about draining the battery life quickly, and I like that noise canceling. It is the reason that I upgraded. There's a voice detect, so you can do some type of additional noise canceling, I believe. And block touches. This is for increased or decreased sensitivity, rather. Now, this is the fun part. For controlling the left and the right earbud, you have additional controls. So you can control noise canceling, you can activate voice commands using, your preferred assistant. I'm using the volume up and down. To me, this is super important as I'm often trying to regulate sound, with all the things that I do while I'm on the phone. I tend to run errands, to be honest. And for the equalizer, I'm going to switch it to clear now that I notice this is here, but you can adjust your settings, based on what you prefer. Okie dokie. So you can turn on reading your notifications aloud. I'm going to turn off a couple that I just don't care for. Definitely don't really want any of these. Okay. And what else do we have? Some advanced options for Bixby. I do have the seamless earbud connection on. I don't have hearing enhancements turned on. So with the Samsung Labs, this is sort of like, additional services that are kind of in beta potentially. I don't have any of those turned on. I don't really play games on my phone. And find my earbuds, as I mentioned, I don't have it on right now. I'll consider turning that on after I get off this video. And yeah, if you want to reset it, you can do that. If you need to do a software update, you can check it out there. There's a user manual, and then you can get some additional information about your earbuds, which is super duper cool. So I'm a big fan of the Samsung Galaxy app. I feel like the Buds wearable app, I feel like it's really easy to use. There's some good settings in here. It's not overwhelming, and overall, Samsung did a great job with these, man. They're really good. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what they look like and what they sound like using my camera app. Now this is what the Galaxy Buds Pro will look like if you have sideburns and big ears. But more importantly, this is what they sound like. Now for me, the problems I've had with the Galaxy Buds Plus and like the Jabra 65 Elite is that the background noise, such as tapping or managing maybe taking out the trash or something or doing the dishes, was piercingly loud for people on the other end. And I know that for myself because a friend of mine had the 65T Elite and it had the same problem. So these have been better. I'm not getting the same types of complaints, and I think they look pretty solid. So another reason why I'm happy about them.